everyone! I hope you're all doing great. Today, I'll take you step by step through the process of creating a breathtaking mountain pathway, complete with natural textures, realistic elevation changes, and scenic details that bring the landscape to life. Let's enjoy the second part of this beautiful project. Once you're satisfied with the height and shape, it's time to apply the plaster tape to give it a realistic stone-like finish. For this step, you'll need a bowl of water and a soft brush. Dip the plaster tape into the water, gently smooth it over the surface, and use the brush to ensure it adheres well and creates a smooth, seamless look. Plaster tape is available in various sizes and lengths, but for this particular project, a 10-centimeter wide tape works perfectly. Begin by applying putty along the stairs, ensuring that every gap between the stairs and the walls is completely filled. Before the putty dries, gently smooth and clean the area with a damp cloth to remove any excess and create a neat finish. Once this step is complete, it's time to craft the rock stones that will appear to hang from the mountain. Start by taking a generous piece of aluminum foil and carefully folding it to form the base of the area where you want to install the rock stone. Once you're satisfied with the shape, fill the base with plaster and allow it to dry completely. This will ensure that the base hardens and maintains its form before continuing with the next steps of your rock stone. Take one more piece of aluminum foil and carefully molding it to create the top side foundation of your rock stone. Focus on forming a sturdy. Once you have achieved the desired shape, fill the aluminum foil structure with gypsum, making sure to pack it in well to create a solid form. Allow the gypsum to dry completely, so that it hardens into a realistic and sturdy rock stone that enhances the depth and authenticity of your mountain landscape. Gently dab the surface with plaster to achieve a textured relief effect. This method involves lightly pressing the plaster onto the area, creating subtle variations in the surface. By doing so, you'll add depth and dimension to the overall design, giving the appearance of a more natural, sculpted texture. Begin by gently dabbing the surface with a controlled amount of plaster. This technique allows the plaster to build up gradually, forming subtle peaks and valleys that result in a dynamic relief effect. Each careful dab contributes to a textured, three-dimensional finish, enhancing the overall depth and visual. Be sure to carefully fill in all the gaps between the rock stone and the plaster tape, ensuring a seamless transition that unifies the textures and strengthens the overall structure of your work. Begin by applying a coat of gray paint to cover both the stairs and the walls of the path. Allow this layer to dry completely for a solid base. Next, use black paint to coat the rock stones as well as any areas you wish to give the appearance of stone. Once the stone elements have dried, move on to painting the mountain. For a natural and varied look, randomly apply a mix of brown, raw sienna, yellow ochre, and a touch of navy green, blending the colors as you go for a dynamic, multi-tonal effect. Once the paint dry completely, apply a black wash. A black wash is a technique used to create depth and shading on surfaces, often in painting, model making, or DIY projects. Finally, apply a dry brush with white color for the final touch. Dry brushing refers to a painting technique where you use a brush with very little paint on it. The brush is dry because most of the paint is wiped off onto a paper towel or cloth before applying it to the surface. This creates a soft, textured effect, allowing the underlying layers or details to show through. The final step in bringing your landscape to life is applying grass to the desired areas. Begin by carefully spreading a layer of glue over the sections where you want the grass to appear. Be sure to apply the glue evenly, ensuring full coverage for a natural and realistic effect. Once the adhesive is in place, use a static grass applicator tool to distribute the grass fibers, allowing them to stand upright and create a more lifelike texture. Work in layers, adding more grass as needed to achieve the desired density and appearance. Let the glue dry completely before making any adjustments, ensuring the grass is securely attached and blends seamlessly with the rest of the landscape. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to let me know. I'd also love to hear your suggestions for my next tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.